It's crucial that you understand where you sit in the big scheme of things as a brand. I've been talking about this for years, over 10 years, about how you're turning up as a personal brand online, as a business person, and who you want to be serving.
This is the Business Owners Smashing It Online podcast for entrepreneurs and business owners looking for cool online tools, apps and strategies to make business easy online. My name is Nick Cree and I'm your host. Each episode features a guest expert demystifying the online universe, sharing inspirational ideas and providing tested real-world strategies to help you get the most of what's available online to grow your business today. Don't be a slave to your business. Get your business working for you. Subscribe now and get some great content and ideas for you and your business today. All right, well, the next part of our evening tonight is our guest speaker. So this is Zahrina Robertson. She is one of Australia's most trusted photography and video professionals. She's worked with some very big names across the country that you will recognise as well. And the topic that we have tonight is to ignite your visibility, stand out and be chosen. Now, I've seen some of Zahrina's photography. I haven't seen even her videos yet, but some of her photography is just absolutely stunning and outstanding, and really helps to position people as experts in their field just by looking at them. And she can really extract out the essence of who people are in a photography session with it. So I'm going to unshare my screen and I'm going to hand over to Zahrina to come and share with us some of her wisdom and some of her knowledge. So welcome, Zahrina. Is she still here? I'm hoping she's still here. Oh, there she is. Let's just unmute her. All right.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh my
God. Zahrina?
Sorry, I am so unco-tech. I'm like, thank you, Nick, for having me. Thank you, everybody, for being on this call. I really appreciate it. It's dinner time for some of you. Some of you might have not had dinner, but you know what? Let's make this enjoyable for you guys, you know. Nick, I just wanted to see everybody. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see, everybody. So I wanted to say, wanted to ask you guys, so who's here is new? Put your hand up if who's here is in this meeting as a newbie, like a startup, new idea. A couple of you. And then who here is, was this the host has spotlighted your view of everyone?
That was me. I've just spotlighted you at the moment. Do you want to see everybody?
Yes. So I'm going to go to, yeah.
How's that?
Tech stuff, right, Nick? You are onto it. I'm not. Especially
right, it catches me out sometimes too.
Yeah, it's funny. So how many of you have you been in business for 5 years and over? The majority of you. Paul, Lewis is going, no. Now, how long, Lewis? 1 year. Okay, so look, listen, welcome. Welcome, because you're at all different levels and it's all okay. So I guess you're here on the call because you want to know how to harness your brand and a bit more about your brand. Now, I'm an interactive speaker, so I like to kind of get, I love to know what your thoughts are, your questions and things like that. So what I would like you to do is put in the, to start this a little bit, put in the chat why you are here. Like on this particular call with me today, like put in the chat why you're here. I'd like to understand what's brought you to tonight's subject. Just type it in and I'll find the chat.
All right, so we've got some here. We've got Christine says to increase my profile. Corinna said, because Nick invited me. Fantastic. What do we got? Brian says, always keen to understand more about standing out from the crowd. Lewis, I like the idea of standing out. I want to raise my brand awareness from Mark. I hope to pick up a few video tips. So that's from Donna Arnold. Donna Greenhill to get my name out there. Alder and Alternate, I'm here because I love Nick's work and yours, so you're known. So you stand out, Zahrina. Leslie, social proof in the form of Nick Cree's endorsement, there we go. To help grow my business and brand, that's from Debbie. Visibility is the word of the year. So that was from Ekta. Learn how to stand out with refinement and humility is from Sashra. Heaps of comments coming through there. Need to get my head above the white noise. So that's from Martin.
Oh.
And Linda says, because I know you need to do videos and I'm dead scared of them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have a wonderful group of people here. I really am. I'm blessed to be here in front of you. Why am I blessed to be here in front of you? Because you know what? I have been doing this for a long time, and I always think that, geez, you know, people know about branding. People get it. People get it. You know, you've got to put your photo out everywhere, and now you've got to put your video out everywhere. And I have been doing both of these things, video and photography, for over 10 years, well over 10 years, and I till to this day and this minute is that it's still, I feel that it's still not enough. And I'm here to help you guys understand what it means to be a standout brand, be visible from the invisible. And a lot of my clients and a lot of people I work with one-on-one, they're not all stars. They're not all gurus or swamis in their own, in their chosen field. They're just, they're like you. I'm working with people like you, and I absolutely love it because I get to see the transformational journey that you guys go on from A to Z with me, and I take you on that transformational journey. And in this transformational journey, what's really magnetic about it is creating and curating a brand that you guys get to, it's tangible. It gets to measure your message, your persuasion, your influence to the world. And I get to be, behind you, the hero. And that's what's special about it, because when you start harnessing who you are as a personal brand and you start understanding the potential of who you are as a business person, be it a startup, a one-year person, a thought leader in, in what you do, or, just being noticed for what you do and your message, that's where the magic happens. Until you make that decision as a business owner, and this is what I really believe in. I think if you start understanding, and this is what I've always known, when you're a brand and you start working from the inside out, that is when you are going to be becoming a standout brand. That's where all the ducks, start getting, in a row. They start becoming in a row for you. And when you start working from being a personal brand, like harnessing who you are as a business person from the inside out to be visible, to be noticed, that's when you become powerful in your own right. And that's when you start attracting, not the 50-cent clients, the people that you want to be attracting to, you want to be working with on a day-to-day basis. So put your hand up in the, in the reaction, if that's what you want. Do you want to be working with the people that you want to be working with? Put your hand up. And not many hands up. Oh, because people's, if you're not being seen, thanks, Leslie. If you're not being seen here, then I can't see your hand up because the graphic doesn't go up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I believe you. You all want to stand up. Thanks, Malcolm. So this is where it's at. So this is an inside job, guys. We're talking an inside job. And what happens, and why do I do that, is because I've got a client on this call. His name is Mark Hoy. And he's here, and he's here, and it's wonderful because I love working with people that I see the potential in, like that. And that's the type of people I love working with. So let me just get to some, I'm not techie. I'm trying to make the screen smaller. Escape. It is escape. Okay. So I'm just going to make this screen smaller. So I want to share it. I want to share something with you guys, and it's really important to understand where you are as a business person in your journey, your personal branding journey. It's crucial that you understand. Hi, Barbara. It's crucial that you understand where you sit in the big scheme of things as a brand. I've been talking about this for years, over 10 years, about how you're turning up as a personal brand online, as a business person, and who you want to be serving. So in this chart that I have, I hope you can see this. Okay, so okay, one size fits all. Okay. In this chart is a personal branding journey, and that's where I work from. I want you to understand as a brand, as a person in business, that you're layered. Like, you guys are like a lasagna. You know, I'm like a lasagna. We all are like a lasagna. We've got pastry, we've got the meat, potatoes or whatever, and we've got the sauce, and we go and we come. So to me, your personal branding journey is that this is the lasagna. And I want you guys to understand that some of you in the group are invisible, and, you know, and we're like, say for example, we've got, I'm going to go through this to understand this. Your identity is here in the first column. Your activity for being a branding person in business, you are in this, you're doing these type of activities. You're driven by an understanding of where you want to be. Your focus is on what are you doing to get your positioning and your momentum going, literally. And your positioning is a particular percentage out there. Like, you have to understand that you are all at different positions in your personal branding journey, and your leads and your growth and where you are at is where this is, this percentage. So I'm share with you a little bit about this, is that what I see as the problem is that there are a lot of people who are absolutely hiding underneath this white dotted line. The problem is that I see is that a lot of you guys, not you guys, but you know, a lot of people in business are hiding. And why do I put in, you know, you're invisible or you're the turtle? And because I love my turtle so much, is because that little turtle has been the big part of my story of why I'm actually propelled here to talk to you today about branding. So the turtle is avoidance, was experimenting, and was just focusing on choices. There was zero positioning, and there was only 1% of, you know, your growth. And I'm going to share this story with you because I was the turtle. In my brand journey about 10 years ago, I was the turtle, or more than that, probably about 15. That was the turtle. And I was putting out, you know, Facebook started, and I was just putting out photos of myself, and you know, and sharing my thought leadership about branding and things. But you know, I was my head would pop out, my head would, you know, hide. I pop out and hide, like, you know, like in the turtle shell. And why was I doing that? It's because I didn't understand what was my purpose. I didn't understand a whole lot of things about me as the brand, as the person. Me personally, I didn't know much about what my potential was, where I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, what and who I wanted to change. And that's what was really crucial in the branding journey. And so what happened is that I used to do activities that were avoidance. You know, I was just experimenting. I was just doing things like this and bits of this and bits of that. There was no real plan on what I wanted to do and achieve. Yet I knew I was really, really, really good at what I am good at, which is branding, photography, videography, but changing people, helping people shift, transforming people. That's me to a T. So I knew that I had the power, but I just didn't know how to get there. And it's taken a lot of different steps, right? A lot of different ways to do this. But one of the biggest things that changed my life online was when Facebook launched, and I grew a massive business from Facebook. So when Facebook launched, I went out there and decided to be who I was on Facebook. Oh yeah, I put up all these, I started collecting friends. I started, collecting all these friends. It was all wonderful, it was all lovely and buzzy. And I didn't have kind of like a clear structure, but I was getting there. But what was happening is that I actually uploaded a photo onto Facebook, and I'll never forget this. And it was a green Kermit photo. I call it my Kermit photo. And it was a green photo because at the time there was no Instagram. There was just a lot of like photographers. We had a lot of overlays and what do you call it? Editing tones to our portfolio we could use. And I was in love at the time with the green, slimy green Kermit overlay, like editing look. And I put that on top of my photo. And it was like, yeah, I love it. I'm so in love with it. I'm like in love with it. It was, on hindsight, absolutely shocking. But at the time, easily 10, 11 years ago, it was the bee's knees. I put it up and I put it up on my Facebook profile and I'm like, yes, they're all coming to me. Customers, they're all coming to me. And it's like, God, it was hilarious. I was like, they're all coming to me. No, look at that. Look, I'm waiting. I'm telling them I'm telling them what I do and all sorts. I know I'm really good at it. I'm telling them what I'm doing. I'm excited about what I'm offering, and I'm excited about doing brand shoots and different things like that. I'm working with business chicks and I'm doing all sorts of things. And I'm like, what's going on? 1 week later, 2 weeks later, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I'm like, and someone said to me in the background, it was a physiotherapist, he goes, Zahrina, what do you do? And I said, well, I'm a photographer. Can't you tell? And he said, well, no, not really. I went, oh God, right. And I'm going to stop the sharing the screens because I need to see your faces. And he said, literally, he said, well, what I think that what we need to look at you, we need to see you. And I said, great. Okay, see me. Okay, let me think about this. So I went away and I thought about things, and I really deeply meditated on this a lot about my background in marketing, my background in corporate Australia. I've worked with Louis Vuitton, Moët Hennessy. I'm going, what is it that I can do for me as a business person that would get cut through and really take people on a journey? And I was starting to think, what can I do as a business person? And really, I thought, I'm going to just change my photo. And I changed my photo to be something very succinct to who I was as a business person. And you know what? Changed my life. And that changed my life. I'll never forget it. So 90% of business owners are not connecting their message with who they are online. And that's really, to me, an upsetting stat. And the solution is really start connecting who you are as a business person, a thought leader, a coach, whoever you are, to your solution, to who you are, what you do, and why you do things. And I think that's really crucial, a part of the big puzzle of having a standout brand. Now, let's share with you another. Tell me, actually, I'm going to go back to my slide. Did that last slide give you an understanding about your brand positioning? Put your hand up. And who in this room, like who today, you feel like you're below the dotted line? Put your little the reactions up. Who do you feel? Okay, I got your back. I won't say your name. I just got your back. It's fine. It's so fine. And then who in this room believes that they're above the white dotted line? I got your back too. Good stuff. Good. But you're still climbing the lasagna, yeah? Great. Okay, good. Okay, my first topic, I found me through YouTube channel. Oh, that's very clever. Very good. Very good. Okay, and yes, great. Thanks, Mark. So what we want to do is that understanding that the actions that you take as a brand is vitally important. And I'm going to share another screen, another slide with you, because this is the understanding you need, like having an understanding of how to use the 3 R's to develop a transformational brand. And, you know, my transformational brand method is very different. You know, and over the years, you know, I've developed a thought leadership in what I do. I've had, you know, photographers copy what I do. I've had different people, you know, do that, and like photographers particularly. But the thing is, at the end of the day, what we as thought leaders and as coaches and as business people, we all have our own way of doing things. And it's crucial that you are known for what you do and how you do things. And it's very important. So I'm going to share with you my plan, my little plan that I take my clients on a deeper level of the brand transformational journey with me. When I'm coaching people on a one-on-one, they go deep into who they are as a brand, and I curate and collect and change their business model. And I create a business model that really makes sense to them for the future proofing of them as a business on their images and their video and their videos as well. But it all starts with you. So I'm just going to share this with you. Where's the share screen? Okay, there we go. So because very good. Okay, great. Can everyone see this screen? So the problem what I see with business owners is that, and a lot of businesses out there, is that you don't know what you're known for. You know, you're not known for what you want to be seen as. You're not a developed, you're not a developed brand. You don't have a brand message. So when I take people in the whole of my transformational brand story, is that, you know, repositioning you as a brand is important. It's vitally important for what you want to be known for, you know, what you do and what you're being seen as, and then your purpose. Very crucial about what you do as in a business. And number 2, reinventing yourself. I help my clients, you know, develop their style and, you know, and their images online, how you look and you feel and your languaging of your, you know, your business and your brand message. And also the relaunching of you, your presentations online, your social and your proof, your social and your website proof, and relaunching that to be more congruent. And then of course, definitely your video and your photography assets. But I want to share with you about what you want to be known for. Like, this is the part that's the crucial, because you are all born to be a standout brand. And it's crucial to do that. To be a standout brand, because we're all here for a purpose. You're all sharing your purpose with your customers online and offline. You've all got services or products that you want to share and make money from, and not treat as a hobby. So let's hope that, you know, if you want to be as a hobby level, well, that's what you're going to be behind on the invisible part. That's fine. That's where you might want to be. But there are business people on this call that want to be a standout brand. They want to be, you know, they want to be known for what they are. And they, you know what, it's crucial for being known. What do you want to be known for? And what's really amazing that what I do know is there's a lot of businesses, they don't know what their purpose is and they don't know what they want to be known for. And that gets muddled up in their brand development for all the other things about where you want to be seen as a brand. So, I'm just going to share this, stop sharing the screen, okay? Okay, so I wanted to get to understand where people are in their, you know, what do you feel like you as a brand want to be known for? People, write in the chat, what do you want to be known for? Donna says my art. There we go. Brian says passion. Donna says I'm the story hunter. My expertise, being a critical thinking badass. Leslie, you could be a badass. Can you people solid foundations? That's great. Mark says solving people's financial issues with empathy. Very true. Very true. Media queens is truth and animal welfare. Alvin, yes, yes. Inspiring and nurturing clients on the journey of self-mastery. Expertise in my clothes. That's great. That's so good. And you know, all Nick says, inspiring you to embrace your own. Oh God, don't you do it well? Nick does this very well. So what I wanted to share with you is that, you know, I think this is great. And you know what's really important, that you've all got an understanding of what you want to be known for. But what the problem is that how do you get that, and what do you want to be known for, to getting and becoming a strong brand online for what you represent, for what your message is. And part of that big part is having an understanding that your visual message, what you say on video, is crucial to matching up to your message and matching up to what you want to be known for. And it's really, it's a process. And I just wanted to share with you that I'm just going to go through this. I just want to share with you something that changed my life a lot, is that dealing with the people who I've dealt with, I've realized that it's more than just transforming people. It's really more than transforming people. It's actually helping them get clarity with their business. When you've got a personal brand, you get a lot more clarity about your business and who you are when you start to becoming known. And also you get a lot more congruency about how you want to deal with your customers and what you want to serve them with and what services you want to offer them. And then at the end of the day, at the end of that is that you get that confidence piece. And that confidence piece comes up, like lights up like a Christmas tree on video and in images when you've got all of this down pat. And when you've got it all down pat, it's really crucial to have your confidence shine online, particularly on video as well, with photos in the visual medium. Because when you connect with your visuals, when you connect with your branding, you connect to who you are and what you're known for. So let's go through some, I just want to show you another screen. Oh, she was, no. Oh, where is Zoom? Oh, there we go. Share the screen. I wanted to share with you something that's very important to your branding. And that is not only how you're coming across, okay? It's what you're saying to the marketplace about who you are. So what do you want to be known for? So this is what I'm actually, you know, wanting to be known for. So dare me to transform your brand in one day. And you find out why Australia's top leaders trust me to make your brand known. And give me one day, and if I don't exceed your expectations, it's free. And be a standout, be chosen brand, and Australia's most trusted branding photographer and videographer. Now, why I'm showing you this is that it's crucial to not be a beige brand. And why I'm saying this is because I've got a corporate and a marketing background, and that blends into why I say what I say with people, how I take them on the journey, and why I want them to actually understand that photos and videos are not just your only collateral that's going to push you forward, but they are one of the most important things that will put you on the map. It's what your brand positioning is and what you want to be seen as online. So let's talk about some, clients that I've, worked with. So this guy here is Justin Harold. That's his before photo, and he's a known speaker, and he's owned a fashion label. And when he came to me, that's his after photo. So I want you to understand and see the difference, and see that when you start showing up as a brand, as a business person, for connecting to who you are and what you do, it's crucial that you get it right. You get it really right. Because for every time your photo is seen online 24/7, You've only got 2 seconds of attention to get the attention of your ideal client, and the more that you leave the worst of the worst online of you, you will start to wonder, start questioning yourself. Why is this not happening? Why am I not getting traction of my business online? Why am I not being chosen? Because quite frankly, you're not standing out, and a little, and in various ways. But one of the biggest ways is that we are all being judged within 2 seconds online. And the biggest problem is that a lot of us don't understand what is before no potential to potential. And this is positioning. It is positioning. It is standing out and understanding how crucial it is, so that you can understand where your potential is as a business owner. And if you don't even have a brand, you need to get one, because it is an essential of business these days, and especially with photography and branding, and especially doing it right with the correct photographer that taps into the depths of you as a business person, knows how to photograph you, particularly knows how to photograph you. And recently, and I want to share this with you, I was with a client yesterday, and they showed me some photos of, what were taken of them. And to me, I wanted to cry. Like, I literally wanted to cry. Like, they cried for me. The client cried for me. I was like trying to help. I was like reaching for the tissues. Was that they showed me photos taken and said, no, this is what my branding is. I went, show me. And it was like, oh my gosh, it was shocking. And what was sad about it is that I started explaining that branding or those photos would put you as a 50-cent business person, when their credibility was up here. So when you've got 50-cent images up here, down here, like the Kermit photo and whatever that is, and I'm not saying just the images are going to change your life, but they are certainly going to put you on the map. So when you're 50-cent brand and you're down here, and then when you've got a resume and you've got kudos and you want to share to the world about what you do and you're remarkable in your giftedness, you're up here with what you offer, but you're coming across down here in your branding. It's really heart-wrenching when I see people like this. And you know what? I see people like this a lot on Facebook, but a hell of a lot on LinkedIn. And when I see people like this, and when their resume's up here and they look down here, they look like right down here where they are, because we are judging people within 2 seconds on LinkedIn and Facebook for your kudos. You know what? It just doesn't match up. It doesn't align. People go, oh, they're reading something about how good you are, but they'll look at you and they'll judge you within 2 seconds and go, no, doesn't resonate with me. No, they're not moving me. They're not shifting me. They're not transforming me. And you know what? They don't trust you, and they don't want to really, you're not catching the attention. We're now in this online world where everybody's been trapped in their home. And do you know how many opportunities? Do you know how many missed opportunities that you have had? There's so many missed opportunities that people have had when they haven't harnessed their personal brand, curated it, and put it out there in the best time possible. And that's now, because now is where your rebranding starts. You start to really think about where you need to position yourself as a branding expert. I'm the branding expert. You as the business person, as the expert. And right now is the time to change your business like never before. 10 years ago, I built my business on a financial crisis, and nobody, it was full on. It was like so busy because everybody was needing to understand how they could position themselves as a business person and really get the best out of themselves for the next 5 years, next 3 to 5 years, and future-proof them. And that's what I do with my expertise. And I'll show you another lady. This is that's another lady here. This lady is Fiona Craig, and this is her. So we've got that to here. So, you know, understanding that your branding isn't just a photo. I'll just go back to this. I wanted to share something with you that personal branding takes you on a journey, and you are your avatar. Where are you? Where, can you see me? I wonder if everybody can see me. Oh, good. Okay, Barbara. Thank you. So this here is my branding book called Magnetic Branding. And when I talk to people and clients, I talk to them about what is your brand archetype. Because if you don't know your brand archetype, then that's part of being known. So understanding what is your branding archetype, you know, are you, you know, introvert, extrovert, and understanding, and if you are the hero, are you the crusader, are you the magician? All these type of brand archetypes is what I talk about with my clients and working with them and curating their brand archetype. And then I start working with their styling, because there's a lot of people who don't, what I see with brands is that they don't understand how they're coming across in their visual message. They don't know how to dress for their visual message, and they don't know how to turn up at the photo shoot properly. And then what happens is that's a big problem. And if we don't understand how we're turning up in a branding shoot, then we've got no hope. And there are photographers out there, I have to admit, they say they're branding photographers, but they're not branding photographers. And that's the biggest problem in the industry that I'm trying to change, is that where photographers are wedding photographers, but they don't have a message and they don't know how to curate their clients properly and actually understand that message, take them from what they want to be known for to absolutely taking them right through the whole process to a produced message and photos and video at the end of it, you know, like curating a person. Because we have the responsibility of understanding people. We're in the business of people. And if you're not doing the right thing by people, why be in business? Well, one of the big things in business when I started off is that I started when I was doing this, when I left corporate, and I said to myself, if I ever do photography and I'll do this, I'm going to do it, but I will always live by this thought and always this statement. If nobody likes what I do, how I do what I do for people, they don't like the results, I will never do it. And I don't want to do it if they don't like it. So I've always thought of that. That has just been a benchmark for me in business. Has everybody else here got a benchmark in business? Has everybody here in there, put your hand up. Have you got a benchmark in business for yourself? Say, have you got, put your hand up, yeah. And it's good to see. What's yours, Malcolm? Write yours in the chat. And Mark, write yours in the chat. What's your benchmark for your own business? You know what? There's a saying, we can be the jack, you know, we can be the, you know, what do you call it? You know, there's a saying, we can be everything to everybody, but everything to nobody, something like that. Anyway, so I'm not very good with sayings, right? But you get the gist. But what I'm trying to say is that it's really important to niche in your field. If you want to do something, niche in that field. And that's what I started realizing. I worked with a lot of coaches in my business. If you don't niche in your field of who you want to deliver, what your services are, then you are talking to nobody. So I speak to business owners, leaders and speakers, and women, definitely women who need me, and men need me as well. But I started my business with females only. And then I had Matt Church came to me, and he said to me, why are you not dealing with men as well? So it's interesting that you can start getting the feedback from your customers as well. So that was just let me just see what Mark is. Where's Mark? What did he say? I want to help the bride. I want others to feel the relief and the peace of mind, and others to sort of feel, unexpect men to. Yes, yes. And then Sasha, that people experience transformational positive change in their lives. You know, and there's Malcolm, personal, professional, brand excellence. I love it. Yeah. and to be the best advisor to all my clients. Perfect. Thanks everybody for sharing. And so why I say what I say about branding, if we don't understand clarity about our brand, what we want to be known for and how we want to deliver that, then we've got no hope about how we're turning up in video messaging and on photography as well, because then that's where you let someone else take the reins, and then they don't really understand who you are as a business person, and then you don't know how to curate yourself online for your messages online, for your business online, how you want to be seen online. Your values are very important to tap into as well as a business person. And I just wanted to share a couple of tips as well. So with when you're talking about before I start, wrapping up things, because we're going to go to Q&A, I want to give you a couple of understanding of tips about what you as brands and people should do or could do to better your business. And I really believe that if you're not, create your business and be like an innovator. If you're not an innovator, you're a nothing. I really believe in this day and age right now, what I've learned in COVID right now in this lockup is being so strong, is being about innovation. If you're not innovating, you're dead. I'm telling you. Start looking at your business. Start looking at innovation. If you're not innovating, you're not making a change in your business for yourself or your customers. I think that's crucial. So evaluate this all the time. Evaluate where you are, innovating all the time. Innovating online, innovating as a business plan, as a business person, innovating your systems, innovating how you're being seen, innovating what you say online to people, what you say on video, innovating it all the time. It's crucial. And don't copy people. It's not needed. Innovating your brand presence is very, very needed now. If you're not innovating how you're coming across on social media, like on your images and your photos and your videos now, then, or how are you going to make a mark right now when everybody is online right now? It's so needed now. And that's really important. What's your message? Sharing your message. It's vital. And the other thing is reinvent you. So look at how your vibe is. Reinvent how you're coming across on your brand, on your website. Reinvent yourself, and how you feel about your brand and your vision. How really take an an eagle eye about how you're coming across as a business person in your messaging online, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. How does it look? Take an objective look. And if you can't be objective about yourself, book into a call with me and I can help you be objective, because I will give you the grassroots truth about how you're coming across, and your congruency. And you get an objective view about how you're coming across as a business person, because sometimes we get wrapped up in our own brand and our own business, and we're in the doing and we're not, in the executing or the service of people. So I really think it's time to really start now more than ever, is take that eagle eye view and really look at how you can reinvent you. My other point is add value to your customers. Start adding value. And it's funny, it's so interesting. I was a while ago, a long time ago, I was like, God, what was this person going, oh, value. And I'm like, oh gosh, because I come from a marketing background. I was like, oh yeah. And I was coming from a corporate background. I was like, but I didn't understand what this value meant. But really at the end of the day, it's educate your clients, but you're educating them in a way that it's simple and it's simplified for them to follow, but educate them on what you can help them on. And that's vital to helping people in your business as a brand. The branded to stand out is educating them on how you can help people on, on the solutions. And that's vital, because if you're not helping them, if I'm not helping you stand out with information about your business and about how you're going about your business and awareness about your branding, then what leg have you got to stand on if you don't know how to harness your next photo shoot with somebody, albeit me or somebody else? You won't know what you're looking out for. You won't be in awareness about how you want to be curated as a brand. And it's important what your message is and how you come across, and the tips on video. as well. And the other point is, you know what? I really want you, at the end of the day, be bold. Be bold in the way you come across as your brand. Right now, your competition is eating all over you, and that's where we got. We've got our competition. You know, my competition likes to copy me sometimes. You guys have got competition. It's all going on. It's on for young and old. But if you can stand out and be bold in your message, be bold in your presence, and be bold in your promise, I mean, this is vital to being a standout brand. And I think that you guys will be really making a great headway if you curated all of that into a brand that really made headways towards your customer. You know, kamikaze, right into that customer, right in front of their eyeballs of who you are and what you've got to offer them. That's vital, you know. And so as I'm wrapping up, I want people to understand, you know, like start thinking about your questions and so I can have some, you know, so I can answer some questions for you guys. You know, like, you know, a little bit about me. I'm, you know, been working with the top speakers and leaders in Australia, international, like people like Arnold Schwarzenegger's people, and you know, like would not have knocked on my door, and Richard Branson's people would not knock on my door to photograph these, you know, these guru swamis, you know. So, you know, there's something, I've got a bit of magic about what I do. So if there's anything I can help you with, I'd like to. So let's see, any questions here? Is Nick in the house?
I am in the house. Thank you very much, Zahrina. That is amazing.
Was it?
I love those shots.
Because I don't know, because I feel like I'm just.
No, so, I mean, so it was really interesting seeing like Justin Herald, because I know Justin Herald, and seeing his before shots and his after shots, and and I can really see what you mean about this transformation in terms of branding, and I can see myself there as well too. So some of the shots I put out and what it could be. So like, I reckon you could make me look pretty amazing.
I make you $1 million. Nick.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Nick, dare me.
I dare you. Well, actually, Zahrina and I were having a bit of a laugh about her 50-cent client, but because 50 Cent made a lot of money. He was a rapper there, but I think he's the only 50 center that's made a lot of money. So not like the rest of us 50 centers.
I'm up for some questions, peeps. Everybody, I'm up for some questions. It's, you know, let's answer some questions.
So just unmute yourself and ask away.
Oh.
Okay, I'll ask a question. Hello, Zahrina, great to see you. I'm just curious how you started out in business.
Oh, where are you? Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Here.
I love your faces. I'm in love with your faces. Whoever's hiding, turn up. Where are you? Where? Who's talking?
I'm over here.
That's Oldham.
Oh, Albert. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, look. Sometimes I tend to not talk about myself. I talk about my concepts sometimes. I do, only because I want to get into the meats and, you know, the meat and potatoes, right? So a bit about me. And the question was, how did I start? Yes. Okay, lovely question, Albert. Thank you very much for asking. My dad was a photographer. So I didn't just, I was born obviously with a little Kodak camera, insta little camera in my cot. And Dad, he was a great photographer, but he never said, Zahrina, this is how you set the camera up and this is what you need to do. Never. I just watched him and learned. And you know what? I came to my own thought leadership, like my own way of doing things, and it very intuitive. I'm a very high-end, high intuitive photographer. I create people's brands within 5 minutes, within a minute. And I know that. And it's a feeling within my soul, and it comes out, and it's a connection. And I want to share something with you very much. I want everybody to hear this story. I want everybody to hear this story. There's a lady, and she, I'll never forget it, and I want you to hear this story, very important. A couple of years ago, I got this phone call, and there was a lady on the phone, and she said to me, is this Zahrina Robertson? And I was in my backyard and I was like, you know, doing a bit of weeding or something, you know, and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, you know, looking at my plants. And she said to me, she said, I said, yeah, this is me, this is Zahrina. And she said, I know everything about you and I want you to photograph me, and I do this and I do this, and I'm Shane Warne's manager. So she was Shane Warne's manager, you know, everyone, the cricketer and Aussie cricketer, legend. And I'm like, yeah, oh, great, okay. But she was really, really a super strong force. There was nothing I've ever, there's many women I've met and they're very strong in their character, but this, and men, but this lady, there was something on the other line of that first phone call I ever had with her that I thought, wow, who is this person? Anyway, she said, I want you to photograph me. We're doing it. We've got to do this. We've got to do this like next month, whenever. And I took it through my processes of coaching her about her business and her brand. And I coached her. I told her what to bring, what not to bring, and her business and her messaging and everything like that. And her name is Michelle. And Michelle, she had a dream. She had a dream she's got a dream to be on boards, to change the face and the positioning on boards. She wanted to make an impact, right, in business and all that sort of thing. She came to my studio with Versace, you name it, whatever it is, she brought it, all the shackles, all the things, and that she needed to bring a jewelry and everything. But I will never, ever, I knew she was a force, I know she is still, and I'll never forget the energy in the shoot was electrifying. I work with natural light people. I don't work with any electricity. It doesn't interest me. I'm very organic, very simple. It's me and you, and it's natural light. And what happened? It was just so electric. It was like we were dancing in the studio, and it was like you know the rumba, you know, like the rumba, you know, like, is that the rumba or the tango? Oh, the tango, it must be the tango, right? And the tango, right? We're like, you know, like she was dancing around, I danced, I took the photos, I click, and like seriously, it was crazy. I was like, you know, I was having so much fun because she was like so energetic. Next thing you know, she stopped me. She went, stop. I went, yeah, why? Because I don't want to stop. And Michelle said to me, she said, Zahrina, I've got to tell you something. I said, what do you got to tell me? We're having so much fun. My God, we're on fire. I've never been in a shoot like this where I'm, you know, like tangoing, and it's like fantastic. And energy was amazing. It was amazing. And she said to me, Zahrina, this is the last photo shoot I will ever do. I said, no. Everybody comes back to me. You're crazy. No. Let's keep going. Let's get photos. Let's get photos. Let's do it. Let's do the videos and all that. She says, no. This is the last photo. No. It's not the last photo shoot or photo. No. The people come back to me because I love them dearly and they like me, I hope. And she said, I have a brain tumor and she's dying. And I just went, what? And I will never forget, hand on heart, I'll never forget that moment that Michelle here changed my life. She said to me, this is Michelle, beautiful Michelle, and she said to me, she said, Hannah, she said, Zahrina, you are, I'll never forget it, but she said, you are the only photographer in the whole of Australia that knows how to take photos of people, like real people, like really take the photo. Or like, you know, and I was just like, my gosh, Michelle, I don't know how, you know, you just changed my life so much. And what happened in that moment is that when it changed me, because when someone comes to us for a service or whatever we have to offer, if they come to us for a meaning and a reason, we have obligation to live in our truth, to serve and deliver the best version of us. But when she said that to me, she knew what she was saying to me, she'd done a research and everything like that, but she came to me and she knew that we were creating magic together. And I'll never forget it, that she put me on a road to a legacy to share with people that you guys don't leave it for don't leave it longer to stand out. Don't leave it another minute to stand out as a business person. Don't hide anymore. Don't hide under the bushel tree, if that's what you call it. You know, stand out and be who you are. Because Michelle, she made a mark, and when I took that photograph, I took many photographs of her. She passed away 3 months after. And I'll never forget that, what the change that she made in my life. And to this day, her energy is with me. I know it's with me. And she told me to share my message. She used to tell me in Facebook message. She used to tell me in messages, she's my guardian angel. So I just want to share with you what she shared with me, and that is passing it on to you guys. Don't hide anymore as business people. Share who you are. Be bold. Stand out. Be chosen as a business person.
Well, thank you, Zahrina. You've done her proud. So you've really sort of shared your message today. You are an energetic person. You are bold, and I've only known you a short time, but yeah, you've got a lot of energy, and you definitely represent your brand. And so I look forward to working with you in the future. For other people that want to get in touch with you and work with you, how do they do that?
They've got, I've got $1,500 worth of brand training, free brand training on my website, zahrinaphotography.com. And it's an opt-in. You just go in there and enjoy that. You can work one-on-one with me, book a call with me on my contact page. If you want to work with me, get some coaching, photo shoots, video shoots, whatever it is. But, you know, start at the opt-in, get some free training if you wish. zahrinaphotography.com. I'd happily help with you, you know. Yeah, I really want to help you guys really shift faster, because I know I've got the power to shift people faster than anybody can. But it's because when you are living in your zone of truth, you're sharing that. Nothing else wavers. And I think there's a couple of people here who live in that. And I know Nick does, because he's in his zone of truth. And I love that, you know. And you can tell. It's very interesting when you're dealing with people in business, when they waver, are they living in their zone of truth? So just look for that as well.
All right, thank you. Well, we also have a prize draw tonight as well too. So you're offering up a prize tonight, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. And we've got a very special way to draw it. So while I bring that up, why don't you tell us what your prize is?
It's a one-on-one session with me. So it's a one-on-one session with me, brand session. And it's 45 minutes.
Awesome. And obviously that's done online at the moment because
yeah, I do all my sessions on Zoom for sure. Anyway, I've been on Zoom for 6 years anyway, like long time.
You're an old hand at it. Excellent. And
but
you said
how many people, Nick? How many people on the call?
There was 30-something odd that were on the call.
Okay,
there's 24 people now.
That's good. Okay. Who's on the call? Who wants to win the one-on-one?
All right. So we've got a special way of doing it. We've got this thing called Wheel of Names that some of you know. Everybody's name in here. And remember, you have to be here to win it. So anyone that's disappeared, bad luck. All right. Well, let's spin the wheel and see who our lucky winner is.
Oh, my gosh. I need one of these.
Oh, and we've got Fernando. Is Fernando here? Fernando, if you're here, just unmute and say hello. I think he's disappeared.
That's
all
fine.
Right, Fernando's not here, so we will have to draw again.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
All right, let's spin again. Someone tell Fernando that he won.
Fernando, remember an ABBA song? Wasn't it an ABBA song? Fernando.
Hello, we got Christine, and Christine is here. Congratulations, Christine. What a awesome prize there. So you've got time with Zahrina.
Very.
So what we'll do is we will organise to, I'll give Zahrina your details. You can get in touch and organise that session.
That book's also available on my website. Oh God, I can't, yeah, there. Sorry.
Hang on, let me just take us off share so we can see it.
There we go. That book is available. Magnetic Branding, my book. It goes through styling and helping everybody. They're about branding. Yeah, and it's 500 grams of goodness. If you'd like it, you can buy it on the shop. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So definitely go and visit Zahrina's website and grab the book. I'm actually curious about it. So am I a turtle? What am I? So I'll find out. All right, well, thanks once again. Now, we do have Aldrin here has come through. She's one of our regulars here as well too, and she's offering up a prize tonight too. So, Aldrin, tell us what you got.
Yes, I do. I have a ticket to my How to Gain $1 Million worth of free publicity workshop, which is coming up on June 6th. Tickets are $47 online, and I'm happy to give away, say, 2 tickets tonight. So how about we draw that? June 6th will be on Zoom, 9:30 to 1:30 p.m. for our intensive workshop.
Fantastic. All right, well, let's spin the wheel again for that. Everybody needs publicity now because that's how we get to be known. And that looks like Juliet Cruz.
Juliet, congratulations. And one more.
So Juliet is here. And
Juliet's here. Is she here?
Yeah, Juliet's here. So maybe Juliet, if you pop your email address into chat there for Aldrin, just pop it into private chat to Aldrin.
Yes, or PM me on Facebook, Juliet.
And we have Donna Greenhill. Is Donna here?
Donna.
And Donna's here as well.
Donna, congratulations. Yay. Thank you. Right. Thank you very much.
And we'll leave it with Donna. If you connect with Aldrin on PM on Facebook or just in chat there. Okay, let's unshare that. All right, so I would like to thank Zahrina for sharing, coming on tonight. I know it is dinner time. She's got a family as well too, like many of us. And so thanks very much for spending the time here with us tonight. I hope that everybody has at least got some ideas to take away. I'm sure you have. And one of the messages that I got is to be bold, stand out, ignite and be chosen. So, yeah, so thank you very much, Zahrina, for sharing with us tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks,
awesome.
Everybody.
And so next week, the next meetup is at 6 o'clock on Tuesday next week. And next week, we will have Liz Campbell. So some of you will know Liz. She's a copywriter in Brisbane. And she's also online. She's one of these, a bold person online as well too. So she's got an awesome brand as well. So she's going to be talking about how to write content to stand out online. So 5 wow ideas. So if you want to register for that, you can register. The link is in chat right now. It's posbiz.in/Bosio. So it's it's in chat now. So go and register there for that tonight. And otherwise, go and have an awesome evening. Go and enjoy yourself. Go and stand out. Ignite your passion. Ignite your brand. And be chosen. So thanks once again.
Nick.
Hello.
Nick, could everyone get the link? I think some people wanted to chat with me.
That's right. We'll stay online for a bit longer. So anyone wants to have a chat, let's just keep the discussion going.
Edit and paste, and I'll do that to everyone. See, there's an everyone thing. Like the link.
There you go. Yeah, it's in there for everyone. And anyone that wants to save the chat, just go to the 3 little dots on the bottom right of chat. If you click that, you can click save. And then you've got all of the links for all of the apps we talked about, plus Zahrina's contact details.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, Zahrina.
Oh, no. Hi, Leslie. You know, I would love you guys to write a sentence or something about what you liked about it, you know? What part? I'd love to know what parts you guys liked the best part of the presentation. I'd like to know.
Miranda says, can I ask a question? Of course you can.
Mirella?
Yeah. Hi, Zahrina.
Mirella, hello, darling.
Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you a question because you're talking about how you present yourself, and I believe that is really important. And I'm also torn between the thing of coming up just really naturally how you are without makeup, without anything sometimes, so that you're a credible person. So I wanted you to speak around that, you know, of presenting a brand and presenting yourself as well. So that you're relatable.
Yeah, totally. It's so interesting because I've done 3 interviews. Oh, was it 4 interviews today? I'm interviewed out, man. I'm looking for my. But this authenticity piece comes up all the time, and of course, you know, wearing makeup, because wearing makeup or not wearing makeup, hair up, hair down, glasses on, glasses off, jacket on, jacket off. You know, it's whatever that is, and I curate my people, the people I work with, to be authentic and real and tangible. It's just the approach about you can have an authentic, natural brand if that's what you are. So you can. And there's, where are you? Where'd you go? I don't know where the lady went. Where'd you go?
I'm here.
Oh, there. I'm around. Sorry. Yeah, so you can. Why do you, what's, no. So what you're probably thinking, oh, to have a brand, I got to put makeup on, I got to be.
No, I don't think that. But I guess it's just your approach, because it's coming with that brand, that professional look. But when you go on Facebook Live or have a talk or something, I find sometimes to do all that stuff doesn't always feel real, and it doesn't always come across as relatable. So I'm curious about that on sort of Facebook Lives and things, like how
yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, to be tangible. It's like video and and all that. Like it's how to be real. Okay. So what you're trying to say is that if you've got a brand in photography, photos, and stills, is that how do you become real and authentic in the real flesh?
Oh, I guess it's just sometimes I'll just say I've avoided doing let's say a Facebook Live or a talk about something, because I thought I haven't got time to get everything set up right and everything, because I don't want to kind of like smash the brand. But at other times I'm holding back a message or holding back showing up. So it's that importance.
Yeah, I get it.
Of when you are sort of showing up in the day-to-day, there is the branding. I see that's really important, to have beautiful branding and nice photographs. And, I've done a lot too, but I realize sort of in the, if you're going to be doing Facebook Lives more often and everything, you can't always keep that up or have the time for that and do all the other things. For me, that's something that comes up. So at times I kind of steered away. Yeah.
Right. So what it is, a couple of things. It's time management you've got a thing with. You've also got a thing with, it's about confidence and all that. So I've just been doing a 5-day video challenge, right? In the background with some people, 40 people. Now I'm about to do it live, and I'm going to be doing and offering it to people, a 5-day video challenge. And what that does, it goes through and helps people become a lot more authentic, a lot more real in an amazing environment with me as as your, coach, rah, rah, getting you, left hook, right hook, right? Anyway, so I'm really going to be, and I'm looking for some founding members. And that sounds like it's probably pretty bloody perfect for you, Marella, because if you're in it and you're doing what I'm saying each day for 5 days, now I can curate you and help people become a lot more, really like more confident online, being naturally you. Would that interest you?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it if you have a link or something, for sure.
Yeah, so what happens is that a lot of people don't know how to be on video. They don't know how to harness themselves. They don't know how to come out from behind themselves and, like their shell. They don't feel the confidence and they don't feel it's a safe environment. And I want to be able to do that for you guys. So for my people anyway, and I have an environment where they feel safe. They go through the processes with me and I give you tasks and things like that. But it's a really cool environment. I've taken 40 people through it already. It's been great. But I think what it is that why people ask the type of question that you do ask is because there's a question around, I don't know how to harness it. I don't know how to be. I don't know how to be the best version I can be. I might give it a go, give a Facebook Live. I try not to do the Facebook Live because I don't know about my environment. I don't know how I'm turning up. Am I dressing okay? Do I look okay? All these sort of tweaks, you need feedback. So I'm the feedback queen, So I give you all that and harness you to be the better version of you, to turn up, to do a Facebook Live. That's what you get out of that group. You get my feedback to get you going from A to Z, Marella, of turning up,
So we basically present and do stuff and you give feedback. Is that what you're talking about?
Massively. And it goes from confidence to what you're wearing to everything. I love it. I'm really looking forward to launching that very, very soon. So if you're interested, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
No, my pleasure. But that's what I really see. I see that you need someone who's got your back, who goes, you know what, you can make a mistake with me, Marella, but it's in a safe environment because we're all doing it. And I'm going to tell you one thing too. The people that are doing it are doing it. The people that are doing it are doing it. All right, Linda, I said at the beginning, videos frighten me, and that's because I never photo well, and I've spent the last 40 years avoiding cameras. I have never seen a photo of myself that I actually like. Linda, where are you? Where's Linda? Oh, Linda. Hi, sweetie. Wow. 40 years avoiding cameras. What do you do with an iPhone? I can't hear you. Yeah, Linda. Oh. Linda?
Use it as a phone.
So if someone, do you have children?
Yes.
And how old are they?
Oh, my daughter's older than you.
Oh. Right. Okay. How old is she?
She was born in 74.
I don't know. I'm bad at maths. I don't even know. Don't know. But if, when people take photos, what do you do when someone's facing a camera at you to take a photograph?
I hide.
Okay. I've had people like you and I've helped them. And it has been one of like introverts, people that are introverts, people that are high-end introverts and, like are scared of the camera, because you just haven't been given a safe environment to help you shine. Do you know what it is? And I know, and sometimes I can sell this to everybody. A lot of people, what's holding a lot of people back is what, growing up in your belief system about yourself as well. Sometimes not, just something might have been in the back, someone said something, whatever, growing up, teasing people, things like that happen. But, but how do you feel? Linda, what do you do for business?
I design air conditioning systems.
Sexy. That's great. Yeah. But do you want to be, you're saying that, but do you want to have that little bit of inner confidence too? Do you want to come on a journey with me? Come on a journey with me to actually harness your visibility. Would you like that?
I'm not sure. I've spent a lifetime with this attitude, so I don't know how comfortable I'd be.
I did this group in front of 40 women like yourself, okay, what I did before. And they were all very shy. They were not sure of themselves. They've never picked up a camera. They never, ever have done Facebook Lives. They've never done Facebook Lives. They don't do them. At the end of 5 days, they were like jumping for joy.
Yeah, I guess it's just me. Oh, I don't know how to explain it.
No, you don't need to. I think I'm going to ask you one thing. I know this is for everybody. This is for everybody do you have a strong desire to be known for something, or to change something in your world? Do you want to is this your own business? Is this your actual business, designing air conditioning?
Yes, I've done that for 40 years as well.
Yes, but do you want to be known for that?
Yes.
Why?
Why not? I'm good at it.
Okay. But why do you really want to be known for, right? Why do you want to be known in COVID 2020? In COVID 2020, why do you want to be known after 40 years of designing air conditioning? Why do you want to be known for this now?
Oh, that's really hard to explain without getting into the politics of the air conditioning world.
Okay, so what it is, this is what I'm hearing, everybody. Watch this. This is what it is. This is what I'm hearing, Linda. Is your industry becoming very cutthroat? Is your industry becoming a little bit political? Really political?
No, what I'd say is that the industry is becoming irresponsible.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got a message to share. So
yeah.
What I want you to do, I think you are my number one activist. You're my number one activist, and I think it's really important that you need to get that message, message heard. Yeah. So when I do professional videos with people, I take people on a really amazing journey from A to B of harnessing who you are, what you do, for all sorts of things in your messaging, for what you want to be known for, a whole lot of stuff. It's a really exciting journey for exactly like people like yourself.
Okay, well, I won't hold you up any longer because there's other people who want to talk to you, but yeah, I'll be in touch.
And do you have my link? Because it's
yes, I copied it and pasted it.
Good lady. I want to see you in my inbox.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. You've got potential, Linda, and it's now. It's now. Anybody else? Anyone else? Are there any men that need, any guys?
I probably need a lot of help, don't I?
I always need help. Definitely. I can't wait to get rid of all this hair and just go naked. Oh, sorry, it turned out wrong.
You go naked. Go naked. I could do that too, Martin.
Okay. That's going to be a great photo shoot, isn't it?
So, did you have a question?
So am I looking tidy?
Yeah, you're looking quite tidy. So you've tidied up that beard.
Yeah, I know. I cleaned myself up a little bit. I just
who's got a question?
Yeah, I'm curious, Zahrina, about the no makeup thing as well, because I was challenged the other day to actually do a raw Facebook Live, and I'm like, oh no, I haven't done my hair, and I haven't. But anyway, I did it with no makeup. I just had a green screen behind me, and I did it, and I got quite a lot of engagement on that post. So just, I guess, your thoughts on if your branding is not normally that, and you go out and you do it from the heart, Facebook Live,
But people, look, if I turned up today and Nick saw me in my pajamas, and you guys saw me in a pink robe and no makeup and whatever, look, to me, I get makeup. You can wear no makeup, you can wear a skerrick makeup, just wear some lipstick. what I'm saying, just wear a little bit of lipstick. You don't have to go full blast with makeup to be feeling, I don't know, noticed. You can wear a little bit of lipstick. Just someone wear lipstick. That's all I'm saying. Not like full blown makeup. You don't. I really believe that people, women need, and people, men and women, need to present themselves the best possible way all the time. I don't care if it's a little bit of lipstick or no lipstick, but present yourself in what you're wearing. Take pride in what you're doing. I've got customers that turned up, they turned up and they look like they just walked out of, look, I had one client turned up at their photo shoot, didn't wash her hair. You know, take pride in yourself as a business person. I would never, for me, it's the kiss of death if I turned up to a Facebook Live without makeup on and without lipstick on. People were going, what's Zahrina doing? They don't want to see me. People do not want to see me. They don't want to see us without makeup or looking scrappy. They don't want to see us. People who look on, who look smart, look at least presentable, they're engaging. People get the attention. If you're going to not turn up on brand, you're not going to get the attention. Why would you waste people's time?
Can I weigh in here for a second?
I'm not saying be fantastic plastic either. Hi, Leslie.
Hi. I think what's funny, even people who present themselves as very natural and things like that, it's like, unless you've got your lighting and everything just right,
Yeah,
somewhere in that digital world, you're not going to look like how you would look in person. I feel like me without makeup and me without makeup in a video or on camera look like two entirely different human beings. Yeah. So
yeah.
it's like, even if I'm going for a more natural look, I've always got some makeup on because...
Oh, thank God for that. Thank you, Leslie. I'm glad you got makeup on. I don't care. Listen, photos, lives, videos, we as women need to present ourselves on, because I'm telling you, you get the shock of your life if there was somebody you knew and they turned up without makeup, and they just, because this is just to get with that, like, Alvin, that was just a moment, that was just a challenge, that was just a, and you said people were engaging. Yeah, but I mean, are they buying you? I don't understand. Like, are they buying you for no makeup? I don't get it. You know, I don't understand.
Yeah, well, I didn't really feel comfortable doing it because I did feel like I had done my hair and I hadn't, but I thought, okay, I'll just present as I am. I'll just show people the raw me without, you know, any makeup, and I actually did get quite a lot of engagement. I wasn't selling anything on it. I was just sharing from the heart. But I get what you're saying too. I mean, why not present yourself in the best way possible? And you can still be authentic and do that, right?
You can. And look, at the end of the day, I'm telling you, there's three things: clarity, congruency, and consistency. If you are not consistent in your brand, and I turned up tomorrow without makeup and looking in my pajamas and doing a Facebook Live, you will all have a heart attack. I guarantee. Guaranteed. Right? So I will never do that to my brand, to myself, because I've got too much pride. I've got too much ego. You know what I mean? Guys, don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not even if you're even going to be, what do you call it, challenged to do the damn thing. Who cares? Because I guarantee you, you get off that and you go, oh my God, I should never have done that. You don't, you know what? People are judging people within 2 seconds. You don't want to get judged for more than the judgment. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's what you said there. Who would want to be judged more than the judgment? Poor.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. It's good to get your opinion.
Don't do that again, Aldwin.
Yeah, no, I'm not going. It was a challenge by one of my mentors. So I thought, okay.
Get rid of the mentor. Okay. Hi, me. Okay, right. I have to go to a family and a sausage or something for dinner.
Awesome. Me too. I'm starving now. So thanks once again. This has been great. This is the longest one that has gone on. We've gone well over and well past. It's all finished. So what you've done is just amazing tonight. So thank you.
I love people. I love them even better on Zoom.
Awesome.
So what I will do is I'd love to collect all the feedback of people's thoughts of my presentation and things like that. I can use it as ammunition. And
it's on Facebook, so you can go onto Facebook and onto the Zoom Live and just go and comment in there as well too.
Donna, I know Donna's been enjoying it. Hello, Donna. Hello, sweetie.
Thank you for tuning in and listening to the Business Owners Smashing It Online podcast. You can also find me on social media and online. Just search for Business Owners Smashing It Online and Nick Cree, spelled Nikree, all one word. If you like this and want to hear more, subscribe now. Until next time, don't be a slave to your business. Get your business working for you.